Hey guys, I'm just trying to straighten out my camera here. It was a little wonky. So glad to see you guys here. Thank you for coming. I would like to start off showing you what the uh, the paper pumpkin had in it this month. It had a nice Orchid Oasis spot. Of course, we had dimensionals and glue dots. Then let's see. Some great things to stamp on. Hey, Lola. We have these. It's got the ghosts and the spiders. I'm excited to do the kit the way it's intended. I just didn't have time yet. Let's see. We have boxes to where we can close them up and hand them out, which I may do this year. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? And they come in other box shapes, which I'll be using this. Let's see what else we've got. Okay. We have this, which I'll be using. You probably saw it on my picture. Hey, Mary. And these really pretty boxes that are really nice. I love those. So there's more. I just let's see, one last one to show you. And then they gave us some tear and tape, which is awesome because I love tear and tape. All right, so let's get started on the cards. Am I upside down? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to turn this around. Hold on. It's all good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Is that better? Oh, you won't know until I put something down, huh? Okay, I'm going to bring in, this is another stamp set that I used last week that I am going to use this week. Is that straight up? I would love it if you guys, there, thank you, Valerie, too. Just let me know if I am now the right side up because I would hate to have it be upside down. Thank you, Pat. Okay, good. All right, phew. I was trying to do a video the other day and get my face, and then I just gave up. So it's probably for the best. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. So we are going to start off with a black base, and I'm going to score it at 5.5 because I didn't do that ahead of time. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and the PDF is on my blog. So if you need to, you can go check that out. If you guys want, what would be really nice is if you could share this video with somebody. I probably will be mentioning it again after a bit, but if you do, then you get to have your name put in the drawing twice. Not that some of you need that because, you know, sometimes some people are a lot more lucky than others. All right, so I have two gorgeous grape, and one is embossed with the leaf fall 3D folder, and that's going to be on the front. So I do want to kind of go over this with black ink just to make it stand out just a little bit. I know that sounds scary going over it with black, but we're going to take off some. But if you notice when I do this, it really picks up the leaves and stuff. So you definitely, and I got some on my fingers, and see, that's okay because that's going to be covered up. All right, so I am just putting in a little bit more, not a lot. Okay, and then while I have that out, nope, that's all I needed it for. It only takes a minute for me to catch on, right? Okay. I want to put this aside so that I can get to this. All right, so let me bring out my box. I knew you would, Mary. I was like, she'll get a kick out of that. Okay, so another thing that came in the kit was these cute doodads. They're like embellishments, black dots. They're really nice. They're not real big, so that it won't really affect when you close it. All right. So I'm going to use this, which I used last week. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right here. And then I cut this out like I did last week. Who knew that I would be doing the exact same thing? I did not. I probably wouldn't have done that last week had I known that this was going to be what we would be doing today. So I am using one of the ghosts and not that. Okay, I think we're good to go for right now. I do want to put some of this behind the windows, because look at how much prettier that looks when you have the light coming through. But we have to trim it so that it doesn't go over. Mary, you just crack me up. I have to tease you sometimes, you know. All right, so let's see. Well, that was almost perfect, and I just eyeball it. And let's go ahead and cut some off, and that will go on the other one, other window. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. I know, Pat. I do know that people want to see, but until I can do some research and figure out how to do this where I can show you on here and have my face on it, I know it can be done. I just haven't had the time. I've been getting ready for World Card Making Day. I have a class tonight. So yes, I'm a little bit on the busy side. All right, so I went ahead, bring that down and put that on. Hopefully it's going to stick. All right, and then I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back of this because I want the house, just like I did before, to, oh, let's put it on the front, to be on there and stick. I mean, you don't have to. I'm putting dimensionals on so it will stay. And so let's see. I'm going to lay this down and come in. I love the fence on here. Okay, and there is one, there we go. One little fence part was falling off. All right, so then I want to bring in my ghost because this kind of reminded me of shows I used to watch. All right, so I'm going to do that where he's kind of coming out, and then I'll turn it over and we'll put dimensionals on the whole thing to make sure that it all stays together. And this is where I double check that this is going to stay put. There we go. And one in each corner. Okay, and then I am going to cut a couple small ones just to put along the side to be on the safe side that it's going to stand up and not be wrong. You know, not, what is the word? Not squish, not bend, not, you know what I'm talking about, right? I say it all the time. You guys are like, she's crazy. That's okay. I know that. All right, I'm going to put one here. And let's put another big one down here on the ghost because he needs it. All right, so we're going to bring this in. We're going to put this on. I know the ghost is really big compared to the house, but he's extra scary, I guess. Not sag. Thank you, Pat. This is why I need you. Because between us, we have one brain. Most of the time. Sometimes we're both kind of hurting and then we're kind of screwed. All right, so there is a little bit of, hold on, I got to cut off this corner. It's showing through the fence. Can't have a light coming through the fence. All right, so I'm just going to put him down here at the bottom. Hey, Angie. All right, so then I'm going to bring in this really cool metallic mesh. I am so glad that this came back because I really liked it, and they brought it back so that I can use my stash, and it's just so pretty. Anything sparkly, has me. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put some, if I can find where I stuck. There it is. I know, Mary. I know. Supposed to put it in a box. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to fold this over and get it to catch the tape that I put on the back. This one just wants to hang out. Okay. Then I'm going to put this onto the base. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I know you saw this earlier. This is fresh freesia, and I just cut off some because I want to do my sentiment on this, and I didn't want to have to pull out something that wasn't in the kit because that's the best to be able to do that if we can. All right, so this comes in the kit. It's Trick or Treat. Then we have nope, that's the wrong one. The Ghost and bats that look more like Batman. You'll see it in a bit. Then we have a spider, which normally I can't handle seeing spiders even on paper. And Happy Halloween. I had a hallucination once where I had a spider going over my head in my bed, and it totally freaked me out. It was a drug interaction that didn't do so well. So it was good that I figured that out, got off that drug. Oh, that is not straight. Let's try. Oh, that can't be. All right, hold on. Let's cut a little bit. I'm okay with it being a little bit unstraight, but that was too much. All right. I was trying to do it without standing up, but I think we're going to have to stand. Okay, that's because it's see-through. I should be able to do this. Okay, much better. All right, bring in my cutter because I want it to be somewhat close to the top. There we go. Whoop, moved it. Okay. I'm going to cut some of this off and then make a tag. So the trick to doing good tags is to go up the middle and then come in from each side from the corner so you kind of have it at the same place each time, and then meet where you did your first cut. There, that looks pretty good, huh? All right, so then we have to bring in, and I think I forgot that part. Nope, it's right here. This is way big, but this is the size you would need to do the house and the other thing and to do this. So I just wanted to show that. Okay. Bring in the cutter again so I can line this up. So nice. I love this cutter. All right, we're going to cut this again a little bit. And then come in just like we did before, but try to mimic what you did. So don't come in all the way to the where you had it because, whoop, Now we have to come in this way instead of coming from the corner. And hopefully I do better. Last time I didn't do it so well. See, it's still a little bit wide. Good enough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on that. Because you can't have too many dimensionals. Okay. So glad you guys told me about being upside down. The last time I wasn't told till the end. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. And then because the kit comes with little stars, we're going to add some of those. It also has the dots, but I thought this would look cute. And I try to do it where the embossing is not. And I know I come in a little bit underneath, but I think that kind of looks cool. It's the little things, you know, that make me happy. All right, so there's the front. Now we just have to do the inside. Okay, so we have this and another of this. We'll put that aside for now and bring this in. I want to use the Orchid Oasis because that is what comes in the kit. And I put it away, so let me grab it. No, I didn't. Okay. Where did I put the Orchid Oasis? We might have to open up my spot. That's okay. All right, so you just want to go along the edge. So nice. I save these and use them when I go places. It's so nice not to have to bring the big one. All right, hopefully I won't get it on me. Come on. I know I have like 4 baskets going because I have World Card Making Day, got class tonight. Then I have team meeting on Monday. So I am extremely busy. All right, so now we'll put this here. Oh, he's spooky. All right, and then I'm going to bring in the bats and do it at the top. Now you'll see that these do look like the Batman symbols. See how cute that is? Ah, I love it. All right, let me bring this in because I don't want it to, some of it's going to go off. And I don't want it on my table. That's good. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put this onto my gorgeous grape. And then put that on the inside. Now, let me show you the one that I did first because it's kind of funny. After I put this in, I'll tell you. Because there's always a fix for something, right? If you can't fix it, it's just paper. Hey, Robin. All right, so let me show you the, so here it is. I smudged up here and smudged right here, and I didn't want it to show. So I brought out my pen, my marker, and I just did splatters on it to hide this, to hide it. So that's a good thing, right? All right. Now for the second card. This one is, I had so much fun with it, and hopefully I can remake it easily. All right, so we're using real red. Let me get out everything. Okay, so on my directions, go ahead and fold this, and then I want you to so let me repeat that I've asked Pat to put your name in twice if you share this video with a friend. It could even be somebody that's watching. I just need my analytics to go up. So that's why. All right. I am going to go ahead and go around all my red pieces with the black. I really love how it looks like it's glowing in the middle after you do this. It's kind of cool. Okay, I am going to fold this so that I can get this edge. Love it. Isn't that pretty? Do you see how that makes it really like jump out at you? All right, so then we're going to do the same here. So all your red pieces, you're going to go ahead and do this too. And I probably should have done them ahead of time, but I think we're doing okay on time. So these two are the same size, and then I have two others that are the same size. So easy peasy to cut everything. And I know I'm making my hands dirty. Okay, one more or two more. It's just these little ones, so it won't take much. Gotta love these brushes. Can you tell on this how it just looks like it's really bright after you put the black on the edges? This is a great technique for anything that you want to do on something that's bright. You want to tone it down just a little bit, but leave the middle so that it still looks great. Okay, so now while we have the black out and the this paper here, I am going to use this piece for my inside. Oh, I don't know why I did the inside for that one, because let's see. I needed to do this second one, this one. Oh, well, it'll still look pretty, right? Okay, I'm going around the edges. Oh, Robin, did you say something bad? All right. Okay, so I am going to put this in the corner because I want to have a little bit of a spider web on this card. So I'm going to go over this, and I'm going to still use this, but I'm using the back. So it's kind of nice. I can do this without getting it anywhere else. Okay. See how cool that is? We have a nice little line there. And while I have this, I want to take stamp Trick or Treat. You're so sweet. Let's see. There we go. I know I'm jumping around, but I'm trying to be. Oh, wow, that was really wet. We're going to put that aside to dry. Okay. All right, so now we have this box. Oh, you know what? I did it twice, so let me grab another one. I didn't realize I picked the same one I used before. You don't want it to be black. Okay. Here we go. All right, move that. Let me wipe my hands off real well so I don't get any on the white. All right, so you're just going to score. That wasn't the score. On the sides here. Okay, and then this is going to go just like this. Okay, and it's okay if I got a little bit of black on the bottom because I'm going to cover it up. So let's see. You're going to want to put some of this. You could use tear and tape, but this Seal Plus sticks, let me tell you. All right, so you just put this together. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm going to make sure I have it lined up. Okay. All right, do you see how it goes flat both ways? Thank you, Pat. I thought so. I thought it looked spooky. All right, I want this to go inside here, to go underneath. Let's see. You can't see the sponging so much. This one's a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to bring in my glue dots, and I'm just going to do them on the part that I sponged around all the edges. Just want to make sure it stays put. Whoop. Hold on. Pulled it right off the card. Okay. And I think I have one more. All right, so this is going to go on the inside. You just slide it in there. And that part that I messed up, you can't even see. Okay, and then this one's going to go on the bottom because I don't want you to just see this line here. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, this right here where it connected. You don't want that. But this time I can go ahead and use the Seal Plus and put that in there. Okay, so now it's decorated the top and the bottom, and we have these. I am going to stamp both of them, and one is going to say Happy Halloween. And the other one is going to say, hold on. Here we go. Say Boo and Scary On. Now, these are the two that, now Happy Halloween was from the Paper Pumpkin, but this is from the other stamp set because I really wanted to be able to have it say two things. All right, so this one's going to go, let's make sure that this still folds nice. Okay, this is going to go here because we want it to, once, you'll see. It won't be upside down. I don't want to get too far ahead. Okay. And then this one is going to be on the other side. Okay. Now I have a black that's going to go on the base here. And this one I went through with the brick and mortar. So we want to put that on. There's no ribbon, so we don't have to worry about it, like waiting to put the top on. Okay. Now, I am going to fold this. First, let's put tape on the bottom Just the bottom. Don't put it on the sides. And I'm going to do it liberally because I'm going to be moving this around. All right. I want Happy Halloween to show, and I did not get that on straight, but go ahead and just line this top piece up with the top of the black and then just put it down. And then it's going to stand up like this. And you can have it say, you know, say boo and scary on or happy Halloween. I'm going to take that off and redo it after the fact because I did not like how that looks. All right. Now I need a, let's see, I don't think I had it in my box. Look at me being so good. So I made a little strip. I have my spider and I have another web. Now the other sentiments that come with it is all I can say is thanks. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Sorry. Okay, enjoy this spooky treat. So if you wanted to put treats in it, stars that you can stamp, another spider web, and everything else I've used. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to use one of the stamps from the other one that just says boo. I needed it to say something. I needed to fill up that space. Okay, so we're going to put it here on the end. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put some liquid glue on this. Makes it, woo! Okay, I just had it fly up and land on my shirt. Of course, glue side down. Because that's how it goes. All right, so we have that. We're going to put some dimensionals on this and put it right here just to give it a little bit of fun. I'm just going to use one, which I know, shocking. Well, let's use two. Oops, I went too far. There we go. All right. I just didn't want to show the end of that. And then we're going to put 3 tiny little stars on here. I got the big ones right here. So they came in 2 different sizes. Okay, I should have put them in my box, right, Mary? I'm looking for my little stars. I can't find them, so what we're going to do is put these on instead. They're really pretty. Okay, hold on, get down so I can make sure I get you in the right spot. There we go. There. All right, then we got our little spider to put on there. But first I want to stamp a spider here. And hopefully I get it right because otherwise it's not going to matter because we can't do anything about it. Okay. All right. I'm going to add some liquid glue on this and put him up here. So you know how I like to do these fancy folds. So I thought this was kind of like a fancy fold because it can come down here and look, it just totally covers that up and it goes up there. It just can fold flat to go into the mail. All right. Now we can put in this with the black base. since we already did my inside. Works out perfect. So what do you guys think? Did anybody share the video to get your name on there twice? And look what I did. I put this one. Oh, well. Doesn't that kind of look good, though, having both sides? I know. All right. It's the little things, and look what I found. So it didn't go anywhere, but too late. I kind of like it with that. All right. So here is the two. You guys will have to let me know which one you want this way. And go ahead, Pat, and you can do the drawing. We got done soon. I'm still not 100%. And with everything else I'm doing, I'm trying to take care of myself. That's why I only did 2 cards today. But I'm getting there. I'm sleeping. Thank you, Lola. I think so too. I don't like spiders. I don't like them at all. I can handle snakes. I have had snakes where I can pick them up and I'm fine. It's just the spiders that kind of freak me out. My mom was freaked out by ants. So when she hallucinated ants. Isn't that funny how your brain works? Okay, sorry. I just have to say this one last thing. What's so weird about the hallucination was that I had Raid next to my bed and I sprayed it after it got on the wall. I watched it fall down just like you would a regular spider. And then I went to go get it and there's nothing there. And that's when I kind of like, oh, that's weird. So I called my doctor and he said, there's no spiders this big. That's how big this spider was that went over me. Yeah, it wasn't no small spider. All right. So what do you think, Pat? How you doing, miss? You like the spiders on the card, right? You don't like spiders normally. Oh, Robin and Valerie. Okay. Yay. All right. Both of you need to let me know. Valerie, do I still have your address? I think I might. I think I wrote it down, but I'm not sure. You might want to send me an email at tedderbearstamping.com or at gmail.com and let me know what you want. And Robin, you could pick and I'll give it to you tonight. That'll work out perfect. All right, I am going to let you go because my husband went and got Kentucky Fried Chicken and I'm excited about eating. We're going to use honey, our own honey on the biscuits. Isn't that cool? All right, we will see you next week. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Okay, I will give that to you, Valerie. Thanks. And I'll let Robin pick tonight when she can see him in person. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.